morning, classmate. Good morning, Sir L. I am Jolene Bismarpon, the first reporter for this morning. So, our topic is about web application. So, in this lesson, you will learn the definition of web application, the brief history of web application, the function and uses, and also the advantage and disadvantage of web application. So, I know some of you already hear the word web application and some of you not. So, what is web application? So, web application are software that runs into web server or web browser and can be accessed from multiple platforms such as a desktop, laptop, or mobile devices. They allow multiple users to access the same version of application without needing to install it. So basically, web application is a type of software that works through our web server. So example of web server is like Chrome, Firefox, and Safari. So unlike traditional web application, kailangan pa natin ito i-download. But in new web application or this web application, no need to download. Another example is that Facebook. Diba? When we using Facebook, magulat na lang tayo is updated na siya. Because web application is, we don't need to download it for the update. Nagkukusa siyang nag-update. So, in short, web application is make the software easier to use, manage, and update because they are accessible via the internet and work across different devices. So, dagdag ko lang, as long as may internet ka, maa-access mo yung web application. So, who invented web applications? Tim Berners-Lee, a British computer scientist, invented the World Wide Web or the WW in 1989 while working at CRN. Web application or web apps are type of software that runs in a web browser and emerged in late 1990s. So in short, he is the one who invented the web application. So if you're asking what is the connect of WW or World Wide Web to web application, because web application and WW is very connected. Why? Because web application runs in WW. So, kumbaga, si WW or sa World Wide Web is the platform where web application runs. So, example of that is Chrome. So, the Chrome is, we are the client, we search in Chrome. So, example, I search sa Chrome. Diba, uso dati yung free Facebook sa Chrome. So, nag-search ako sa Chrome ng free Facebook. And then, diba, pag mag-search tayo sa Chrome, mayroon HTTPS or HTTP, right? Oh, yes. So, HTTPS or HTTP is one of the platform or the platform of WW or we call the protocol of WW. So, the WW is facilitate the request of client. So, kumbaga, si WW is the bridge to connect the client to web server. Kasi si web server is the one who provide the answer or the response of the client. So, that's all for my part. Let me call on Miss Aisalin Tan to report or give us the brief history of web application for further explanation about Tim Lee or the one who invented the web application.
Good morning everyone, good morning sir. I am Tan and my report is all about the brief history of web application. So before I start this the video report, I would like to excuse my voice because may ubo po ako and yeah. So my topic is all about the brief history of web application. So it talks about the short history of web application, the evolution from the first invented web application to the current or to the current that we are using. So the first invented is the static HTML web page, which was invented in 1993 by Tim Berners-Lee. He is a British computer scientist, wrote the first version of HTML in 1993. So a static HTML web page is website page written in hypertext markup language or HTML. So stored on a server and delivered to users' browsers without a server side. So ito is static HTML web page. From the word static means pre-built content. So hindi siya like na-update, hindi siya like dynamic na mga webpage na constant update siya. Ito, hindi siya ganun. Like, kasi from the word itself na static, meaning triggered, and fast loading din siya, pero but limited interactivity. So yung pwede mo lang gawin dito sa static HTML is for example, personal website, landing pages, and the information sites, and ganun pang iba. So the second one is the JavaScript. So this was created in 1995 by Brendan Ike at Netscape Communications. So initially called Mocha. So later renamed to JavaScript. So before, ang tawag sa JavaScript ay Mocha. So ginamit siya, so tinawag na siyang JavaScript. So first released in September 1995 as part of Netscape Navigator 2.0. So JavaScript is a high-level, dynamic. So kung yung kanina ay static, ito naman ay dynamic, meaning nagko-constant update or nagko-constant change. Kasi yung static ay unchangeable. Parang kung ano lang yung content na nandun, yun lang yun. Bawal mo siyang, hindi mo siya ma-update. Ito, kasi static lang yun siya. Ito, JavaScript ay dynamic na siya. So nagko-constant update na to, and yeah, high-level na din. And interpreted programming language. Primarily used for client-side scripting on the web. So executes on web browsers or Node.js runtime environment. Ang JavaScript ay tinatawag din siya na short for JS or JavaScript. So the third one is the Macromedia Flash in 1996. So this was created in 1993 by Jonathan Gay and Robert Tatsumi as Future Flash Animator. Acquired by Macromedia in 1996 and renamed Flash. Adobe acquired Macromedia in 2005 and rebranded Flash as Adobe Flash. By the way guys, ito si Macromedia Flash in ang tawag dito ay Adobe Flash. Kung mag-research kayo ng Macromedia Flash, ang lalabas ay yung Adobe Flash. Kasi Macromedia are also known as Adobe Flash. So yung mga features, kasi si Macromedia ay dynamic na to, hindi ko siya static. So vector-based graphics and animation. So pwede kang gumawa ng mga animation dito. So interactive multimedia capabilities, scripting language or action script, support for audio, video, and images, cross-platform compatibility. So uses web animations and graphics, so dynamic websites, yes, hindi siya static. So dito nagko-constant update na to siya. Na-update, hindi na siya pre-built, okay? Banners and advertisement. So interactive multimedia, okay, games, quizzes, and interactive presentations. So online videos, like for example, streaming video content, for example, YouTube, learning, so yeah, mobile applications, mobile games, and apps. So, dito sa, Adobe Flash, ano na siya, connected na yung mga, ibang app dito, like mga YouTube, yung mga ganun. So, e-learning, interactive educational content. Digital art, yes, digital art, yung animation. So, pwede ka gumawa ng mga animation dito sa, Macromedia Flash or Adobe Flash. So, ito daw, actually this is a video but hindi siya ma-play. So, the number 5 is the Ajax. So, what is Ajax? So, this was in 2005. So, what is Ajax? And Ajax stands for Asynchronous JavaScript Example. Okay? Ajax stands for Asynchronous JavaScript Example. So, asynchronous updates web pages without full page reloads. JavaScript, client-side scripting language. Example, data exchange of format, where they are often replaced by JSON. Dynamic content updates web pages dynamically. Okay. So asynchronous requesters send to receive without reloading the web page. Client-side JavaScript indicates to the client's web browser, and dynamic web updates web page content dynamically. So we have the HTML5. So HTML5 was created to improve the existing HTML standards. It supports new type of multimedia meant to create web apps that are independent from browsers and platforms. So ito si HTML5 are a dynamic type of web page. So ito siya, pwede na siyang, it's a kind of an app na pwede siyang i-install and pwede din i-play. Depends on you. Okay? If naka-download ka sa storage, then you can download it. But if you're like run out of storage, then you can just, well, run it on Chrome. So 2004, Web Hypertext Application Technology Working Group initiated HTML5 development. Okay, so yung, itong what WG yung nag-initiate ng HTML5. So 2008, first public draft release. So this was released in 2008 ang HTML5. So, akalain ko tagal pala yung ginawa, no? Pero ginawa siya noong 2004, pero release noong 2008. So, parang 4 years after pa. So, 2014, officially recommended by Worldwide Web Consortium or W3C. So, uses the HTML5 web applications. So, dynamic, of course, interactive and responsive interfaces. Mobile applications, hybrid apps. When we say hybrid apps, okay, using frameworks like React and native. So, connected sa mga native apps like ito si HTML5. Video streaming. Pwede bang video streaming? For example, YouTube, Netflix, and other video platforms. And progressive web apps, fast, reliable, and engaging experiences. Wow, it's a dynamic, highest level. So the last one, we have that progressive web application, or PWA. So 2015, Google's Alex Russell and Francis Berman introduced the concept of PWAs, or progressive web app. 2016, PWAs gained popularity with Google's official support. 2017, Microsoft and Apple added PWA support into their browsers. Okay, so it is also pre-built sa mga, the build is installed sa mga, or connected sa mga Apple, and of course, Android. So So users discovers and has shopping experiences, of course. Social media, fast, native-like experiences. News, offline accessible news platforms. Gaming and productivity. So itong PUA or progressive web app, ito yung pinaka-highest level of all the web application because it is connected to our native app. Yes, pwede mo i-play dito. If you're like, the advantage of web application is that you don't, like for example, especially itong si progressive web app, is that if you're like run out of storage, you don't have to actually download the app, diba? Parang you can just like search it on this kind of web application and then, hindi mo na siya kailangan. Parang single app, but all the app are available in this kind of, So, parang makakasave ka lang storage. It is really pretty, malaking tulong, lalo na sa mga student na kailangan ng storage. So, So, that's all for my report. It's just a brief history of web application. So, so this is my story. And thank you for listening to my presentation. And again, I would like to say sorry for my voice kasi sobrang may ubo po talaga ako. And husky yung voice and everything. So, thank you for listening to my report. Good day, everyone. Bye.
I'm Shanalyn S. Sapayani and my assigned topic is about the importance and purpose of web application. Importance. Web applications are vital because they provide accessible interactive platforms for users to perform tasks, access services, and exchange information. They are scalable, cross-platforms, and requires only a browser to use, making them widely accessible. The importance of web application includes accessibility. They can be accessed from any device with an internet connection, offering convenience and flexibility. Example, Facebook allows users to interact and share content from any device with internet access. Number 2, cost effectiveness. Users don't need to install software, reducing maintenance and hardware costs. Example, Google Drive provide free storage for files without needing external hardware. Number 3, cross-platform compatibility. Web apps work on various operating systems and devices via browser. Example, YouTube. YouTube works smoothly across different devices including computers, smartphones, and smart TVs. Number 4, real-time updates. Updates are centralized so users always have access to the latest version. Example, Gmail ensures emails and features are updated instantly without manual intervention. Number 5, enhanced collaboration. They need enable multiple users to work together remotely, like on Google Workplace. Example, Google Docs lets teams work on the same documents in real time from different locations. Number 6, scalability. Businesses can easily expand functionality as they grow. Example, Shopify supports businesses by enabling them to add features as their needs grow, such as integrating new payment method. Purpose. The primary purpose of a web application is to deliver the functionality and services over the internet. This can include managing data, facilitating communication, and automating business processes to improve efficiency and user experiences. The purpose of web applications includes providing online services, delivering services like email, banking, or shopping. Example, Amazon allows users to shop for various products conveniently online. Number 2, data management, storing, retrieving, and processing user data. Example, Dropbox help users securely store and organize files online. Number 3, facilitating communication, enabling users to connect and interact. Example, Zoom provides video conferencing for meetings and collaborations. Number 4, enhancing productivity, streamlining tasks and workflows. Example, Trello helps teams plan and manage products effectively. Number 5, entertainment, offering interactive platforms for games, videos, and music. Example, Netflix stream movies and TV shows on demand for users' entertainment. And that's all for my report. Thank you.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, everyone. I am Seraji Marcia, and the topic for today is all about the function of web application. So there are three function of web application: the data processing, and the user authentication, and the real-time updates. By data processing, so data processing is the digital of to produce a meaningful information. So data processing is a form of information in any manner detectable by an observer. So it means there really is someone who is responsible for this detectable manner. So this person who can observe what is happening around the world. So for example, of here is the healthcare. So the person who is responsible, or the observer, can detect the country, some of the specific country in the Philippines, that which of the country has the case of the most higher number of the people who got sick, people who got die, people who got this kind of cancers, people who got the most case of COVID-19. These persons can detect these people or this country. So that is data processing. They can detect what is happening around the world, or around the world in the Philippines, like that. The second one is user authentication. The process of identifying users that request access to system, network, or device. So this user authentication is the people. Okay, this people is for example of Facebook. We cannot do the process of using. We cannot able to use yet the Facebook or this app without a password, without a usernames. That's it. So these user authentications, they can identify this user. For example, me, I'm gonna do a Facebook account, so I need a password, I need a code. So they can detect me that I am using a Facebook. They can detect me where I am, my locations. They can detect everything about my digital informations. So for example, in here is the tradition method, is the username and password. So this traditional methods uses a username and password. So for example, here is the Twitter, Instagram, Shopee, Amazon's, and Facebook. So, and also example here is the iPhone. You cannot use yet the iPhones without a code, without a face ID, without a email to process this app or this cell phone. So example here also is the modern method. We have the biometric authentication. So once I said biometric authentication, it is our middle finger. It is the print finger. This is about like we are going to have a commonly found, or this commonly used, like the signatures, some documents that we need to fill out. So we need our fingers, our print fingers, to do this thing. So that is authentication. So next is real life update. So this information and ensuring end users receive the most recent data without noticeable delays. Example of the Facebooks, Twitter, shopping carts, Amazons. So this real life updates. This is like, for example, sa Facebooks. So there are a lot of information as a Facebooks, like for example of new news, new information that we could encounter in our country, in our environment, in our society. That is all latest updates, latest news that we could watch or we could get that informations. So next one is the news. So for example of the TV. So lots of TV or a lot in the televisions that that we watch, all of them are the real or the um recent update that's happening in our country. So that is real time updates. And that's all for my part or my report.
Good morning, Sir L. Good morning, classmate. I'm Shara Sanico, and I'm the last presenter of Group 8. And my topic is all about advantages and disadvantages of web application. So there are 6 advantages of web application. First is accessibility. You can use web application from any devices that has internet access like computers, tablets, and smartphones. So this means you can work from anywhere as long as you have your internet connection. Second is cross-platform compatibility. Web applications work on different operating systems without needing separate versions. So this saves time and money when developing the app. So third is easy updates and maintenance. So since these apps are hosted online, updates can be made quickly and easily. So users always have access to the latest versions without needing to download anything. Fourth is cost-effective development. Creating web applications is usually cheaper than making apps for specific devices. So this is because developers only need to build one version for everyone. Fifth is scalability and performance optimization. Web apps can grow easily to handle more users or data as needed. Developers can make improvements to keep the app running smoothly. Last is improved interoperability. Web application can connect and work well with other online systems. So this makes it easier to share information and streamline processes. So let's proceed to the disadvantages of web application. So first is internet dependence. So internet dependence, you need a reliable internet connection to use web application. If the internet is slow or down, you can't access the app. Second is security risk. Web applications can be targeted by hackers since they are online. So this makes user data vulnerable to theft or breaches. Third is limited functionality. Web apps may not work as well with certain features on your device like camera or GPS. So this can limit what you can do with the app. Fourth is website dependency. If the website hosting the web application has problems, the app will also be affected. So this can cause downtime and limit user access. And fifth is reduced speed. Web application can be slower than programs that run directly on your computer, especially when processing large amount of data. Last is limited offline functionality. Most web applications cannot be used without an internet connection. So it can be inconvenient if you need to work offline. So in conclusion, the advantages and disadvantages of web application have great benefits like being easy to access and cost effective, but they also come with challenges such as the internet and security risks. Understanding these pros and cons can help you decide if a web application is the right choice for you. And that's all for my assigned topic.